and the motto is that any new additional requirement of energy, specifically electrical energy, will be met through the renewable. And today whatever the dispatch is from the thermal plants will be also curtailed down to that extent. There are some action, very large scale actions are being taken up by the government bodies, center as well as state. Establishment of large solar parks where all the infrastructure facility will be provided, evacuation facility will be provided to the solar developers. The central regulatory body has come forward with a draft regulation for the forecasting and scheduling for the state. Our central transmission utility is establishing the large green energy corridor to transfer the renewable power from one area of the state to other part of the country. Gujarat, it's well integrated. I am pleased to inform that we don't have any load shedding or the generation shedding. It's a must-run status, and it is been honored, except barring the very few occasions where the transmission constraints are there. So the renewable energy is practically acting for the must-run status, so that issue is not there. But as the injection of renewable increases, it comes with a very important features of the variation and deviation. Now to mitigate that, Gujarat is not having any balancing mechanism at its disposal as a grid operator. So any variation of the renewable to be mitigated by the variation of the thermal power plant, which are practically inflexible in nature. So it leads to very high variation on the boundary parameters, and there is a scheduling and balancing mechanism, and unscheduled interchange account is there. So variation of the renewable reflects the high penalty on the boundary of the state. So we are of the opinion that renewable energy rich state should be given more concession, and government should plan for more balancing project like pump mode hydro stations, large storage facility, or many RLNG, LNG based gas power project are to be operationalized. A fuel is to be made available at a concessional rate. Necessary flexibility, if not available today, to be provided to that plants. So these are the certain challenges to be mitigated with a proper regulatory intervention, commercial support, and government policies. There has been some concrete action has been taken. Interstate transmission corridors are being developed, and renewable energy developers are promoted to establish their plant in the vicinity of that network, so that state will be immunized from the variation of those plants, and the natural resources geographically available in the state will be harnessed, and the other state will receive that power. Some transmission tariff exemption is also there, but even lot is need to be done at state level and central level. Important, I told you, is very important is the balancing.